When I was about 3, 4 years old,
my dad sexually abused me.
We worked from the ages of 12 to 17. From the moment you wake up till 4 or 5 a.m.
We need to do more than simply document stuff.
I filed that police report and detailed statements have been taken. I never thought I'd have my mom back.
People will continue to speak. People will continue to fight.
Now, you shot an episode with Leah and 2 friends discussing their days in Scientology. One is Chantel Dodson, and then you heard from her mother, Remini, who hadn't spoken to her daughter. Can you tell us a second about that?
Well, it's amazing that she saw the show. She was disconnected from her daughter, who was connected with me, connected with Mike. She was a very close friend of mine. She had left the church, and her mother had disconnected from her. And the granddaughter really said, who wasn't a Scientologist, said, Grandma, I need you to watch this show, The Aftermath, and Going Clear, and until you do so, I don't want a relationship with you. I don't want a relationship with you. And so that put her, it's very odd for a non-Scientologist to be saying, I'm disconnecting from you. So that's what she was, but she was starting to question, and she was starting to look herself, which most Scientologists don't do, and she watched our show, and she left Scientology and connected with her family. And it was an amazing, we were so touched that we were able to affect this kind of change and bring an actual family back together.
Is that the first time?
We had to edit a lot of crying out of that episode.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, you would imagine with all the ways that one could catch this show that there might be more of that. Are you sensing more of an awareness and a willingness to maybe question what's happening?
I think there's a shift. We want a shift to happen with the authorities now, which is what we're focusing on in season 3. So if you're somebody who supports it, you're a congressman, you're a senator, you are in the FBI, you are a police officer, you should prepare yourself for what's gonna be exposed. But what's happening with all of you guys is you guys are starting now to have the courage. You're starting to have the courage. People are starting to write about it. It started way before us. We are not the heroes here. There are many people before us who were courageous, but I think there's a shift in Hollywood. I think there's a shift in the press. Like, people are starting to say, we're gonna tell the story, and you can come after us, and that's okay. We're still going to tell the truth. And so I applaud everybody here, and I applaud people like you and people who have told the story before us, will tell the story after us, because it's a collective. If we're going to expose true evil in the world, we all have to come together and do something about it.
But now, the church hasn't cooperated, and whenever we write about them or you have them on the show, there's plenty of legal disclaimers. They are quick to refute everything you guys are doing.
They're quick to refute, but they're not quick to come on and confront us with what. So to me, that's not courageous. That has no.
Well, actually, they don't refute anything.
Yeah, that's true. They just.
The truth of the matter is, they never respond to what actually is said.
The allegation.
They only say, Mike Rinda, he's a wife beater. Leah Remini, she's a mean bitch.
Which is true.
Yeah. That's the only...
See, Mark didn't argue. He was like, pause.
Yeah.
Move forward.
That's the only response that there ever is. And, every episode we say, bring someone on. We will interview anybody. We'll interview anybody, anytime, anywhere, anyhow, just anyone. Not a single person.